Buckminster Fuller has been called the Leonardo da Vinci of our time. He's invented the geodesic dome, authored 18 books, was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize back in 1969, was the architect for the U.S. Pavilion at the World's Fair in 1967. Bucky Fuller has really committed his life to the well-being of humanity, and we're delighted to have you join us on People Are Talking. Now, what is it that you and Werner will be doing in Washington tomorrow? What is your program about in Washington?
How do you make the world work?
How do you make the world work?
That's what it's all about. And what can the little individual, which I did, starting penniless, unknown, what can a little individual do, if anything, effectively on behalf of all humanity that's impossible for great nations or great enterprises to do? We have over 100 nations sharing 1/8 of the surface of the earth. I saw there's nothing to stop me from thinking about our total planet, the total inventory, total cumulative know-how, the how and why humans happen to be here in the universe, how they happen to be on this particular planet, and what we ought to be doing about supporting the function of those humans in the universe.
Do you feel there's a lot that we as individuals can do to make the world better?
I claim that there's nothing special about me. I'm a healthy, average human being, and I'm quite confident there's nothing I've done that others can't do equally well or better. So when people talk about me being Leonardo and so forth, I simply think Leonardo may have been doing the same kind of thing, but we're really strictly average human beings.
There is, however, something special about you. You do know that, even though you may not think there is.
Well, there's about every human being, dear fellow.
Richard, and that's what's important about what Bucky's saying. That's right. Bucky is a special human being. He's Bucky Fuller, and you are a special human being. That's his point, that each of us is special in exactly the same way that Bucky is special.
But I gave myself a chance to see what the little individual really could do when nobody hired me, nobody paid me, nobody advised me to do what I was doing. I had to do radio producing artifacts. I had no money. I had a dependent wife and child. How do you carry on from there and actually be effective? I made up my mind that if you were doing what nature really wanted done about humans on our planet, I could sense that nature would support me exactly the way she supports these flowers.
When you get in touch with the truth about yourself, when you know who you are, it expands your sense of yourself, so that, for instance, perhaps a while ago it was you or me. If there was just so much to go around, and I had to make sure that I and my family and my friends got taken care of, and there was a little left over, then you could have it. That is absolutely lethal kind of thinking today. That will destroy the planet today, because it's no longer true. What will make the planet work today is that it has to work for everybody, or it works for no one. And what people are excited about is that Bucky, through this 52-year experiment that he's been doing with himself, has come to know some of the principles by which the planet actually works, by which life actually works. And the purpose of presenting Bucky is to give him a chance to share his insight into those principles with other people. When you know what it takes to make life work, when you know what it takes to make the planet work, you can make it work for everyone, and on that basis it begins to work for you as well.
Okay. Bucky, are you excited about this weekend?
I'm excited about life. Of course I'm excited about this weekend.
That's